The nation is remembering and mourning the passing of former President Jimmy Carter. Carter's path to the presidency in the 1970s included stops in Wisconsin where he met former Governor Marty Schreiber along the way. Schreiber tells me Carter was a down-to-earth person with a passion for serving others. We also talked about one moment at the White House with the president that forever stands out in his mind. Marty Schreiber has met a lot of people during his lifelong journey in and around politics. Do you recall the first time you met Jimmy Carter?
The first time I met Jimmy Carter was in Wisconsin, and he came by to visit and spent really a day in Wisconsin.
You could say Schreiber became governor of Wisconsin thanks to Jimmy Carter, when Carter appointed then Governor Pat Lucey to ambassador of Mexico.
What was so impressive about him is his ability to have sort of a direct contact with people, sort of reaching their heart and reaching their soul just with a smile.
But one moment stands out above them all, at a dinner for governors at the White House.
Jimmy Carter asked Elaine to dance, and I'll tell you, it was quite something to see my wife with the President of the United States, and there was the Marine Corps band.
Schreiber writes about it in his book about his wife's battle with Alzheimer's. There's Elaine dancing with President Carter. What do you remember about that photo? I can see the smile on your face already.
Well, first of all, I tell you, it's hard to look at it without having so many memories flash through my mind. The beauty of my wife, Elaine.
The exact details of what was said or how it happened have faded, but the memory is still powerful.
Even stronger than before.
Schreiber knows Carter's time in office was filled with challenges and setbacks, with high gas prices, record inflation, the Iran hostage crisis, and failed rescue attempt, all for historians to sort out.
But there's another chapter. And that's Jimmy Carter after the election. I don't think we ever had a president of this country who did so much with a passion to help things become better out of office.
The Jimmy Carter that Governor Schreiber remembers stands out for his humanitarian work around the world and here in Milwaukee with Habitat for Humanity, plus a post-presidency Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. So what do you think his legacy is?
Bringing peace among nations, making our world more aware of hunger and homelessness, of passion, of wanting to do everything that he could in his power to make this nation, this world, a better place to live.
In fact, in the 1980s, President Carter and his wife were part of a 6-day blitz to build 5 homes in Milwaukee's Walnut Hill neighborhood. We stopped by today and found 2 of the original owners still living there. Cecilia Dukley, who saved newspaper clippings and pictures documenting the project. Down the street, Diana Wilson shared stories about the President and First Lady. Rosalind checking on the progress and getting to know her.
He was a compassionate person, very and giving. I mean, he gave his heart and his soul and to this community when he came here.
He was a great man, good man for everybody. Yes, he was a good man. And I didn't know, but he is. He has a kind heart. He has a good heart for anybody. He loved everybody.
Now, through their grief, Diana and Cecilia tell us they will always remember the President's kindness. An official state funeral will be held in Washington, D.C. on January 9th, followed by a private service in Carter's hometown of Plains, Georgia. And I plan to be in Washington, D.C. as the nation mourns the 39th president. Look for our coverage on air and online starting next week.